Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have the 2022 Ford Ranger. It's time to go ahead and get it cleaned up. So while I'm going over the vehicle, getting it cleaned up, I decided we'll go over, should you buy a Ford Ranger? I think that'll make a great video for today. Just give you guys my thoughts, some great things about the truck, some things to look for if you decide you want a mid-size truck or maybe you want to go with a full-size truck. Go ahead and get some water on the truck. Get started with this part. All right, so I'm gonna start with why I bought the truck. That'll help as well. So I actually went to the lot to buy the Ford Maverick. It's a little bit smaller than the Ranger. And when I went, they only had one Maverick, and that Maverick was like 40 grand. It was used and it was 40,000. It had 3,000 miles on it. So now I knew the Maverick, if you order it, it's only 20,000, but they said you couldn't put any orders in. The ordering was closed. So that being said, you see, I didn't grab the Maverick. So I asked about the F-150. They didn't have any available on the lot, at least not in the price range that I wanted it to be in. So fast forward, I'm getting ready to leave the lot, and I see the Ranger. So I tell the salesman, I'm like, hey, is that one for sale? Is that one available? He's like, oh, let me go check and see. So he came back. He was like, yeah, this one is it's available. And it just hit the lot. So I asked him, grab the keys. Let's take this one out. Now, in saying this, I'm letting you guys know that I didn't go to the lot to buy a Ranger. Actually, I had seen them online. I was like, I don't think I want a Ranger, because it just, from the pictures, it didn't look all that to me. It's a nice looking truck. It just didn't seem like it was capable of, what I was looking for. And turned out it was everything I was looking for. So took it on a test drive, liked the power. I had the family with me, so everybody was able to fit. Everybody had space. So I was like, well, and the price was nice. It was in my price range. So I decided I'll take this one. Now, I do use this truck to do some towing. I have actually made a couple videos on towing with the truck. We towed a full-size sedan on top of a car hauler, so that was at least 5,000 pounds. We towed another car, so we did some towing with the truck, and it tows pretty good. Now, you do notice that some of the weight is back there depending on what you do tow. So if you're going to do like long distance towing, like state to state or something, daily, or a lot, then I wouldn't advise the Ranger. Now, if you're going to do towing like here maybe once a week, then cool. Once a week, 5,000 pounds, maybe a little bit more, and that's cool. But if you have to do it like any more than once a week, I probably say no, depending on how far you got to go. Now, if like I said, if you're in town towing, you're good all day. Long distance, no. For one, because you're going to feel the weight back there. Of course, when you're on the highway, the weight is totally different from just on the regular road. So that's, one of the main things that I have noticed about the truck. But it does tow great. It does have plenty of power. It's just the size of the truck itself is what, will keep me from using it as a daily towing vehicle. Now let's talk about space. Well, like I said, I have my family with me. I'm a little bit over. I'm around about let's say about 6'2", 6'3", right? So as far as space for me, it does have the space I need. I do use it as a family vehicle as well, so it does have plenty of space. Have went on road trips, and not a lot of complaining. Not hardly any complaining as far as space. Of course, you got the back of the truck. I do have the bed cover back here, so You know, it does hold everything I need in the back, so you got plenty of space. Hey, I take bikes, everything. And I'm able to lay the bikes down, so I don't have to worry about, you know, the bike sticking up and all that stuff. So it does have a good amount of space in there. I don't off-road with this truck. As you see, I'm on here cleaning it. All right. So the last thing I want to do is take it off-road and get mud or dirt all over it. Now, power-wise, like I said, the truck has plenty of power. So, you know, merging into traffic, even, you know, if you're torn or not torn, you're definitely going to be good. So that's one thing I really like about the truck. It has the motor, that it has plenty of power. Now it does have some cool features if you would like to off-road. So as you see, I do have the FX2, and I did a video already, so I won't go into depth. But you want to do off-roading, it to me is a very capable vehicle. I would probably get the FX4 if you're just gonna do like a little slight off-roading, or if you live down like a maybe, you know, a country road, or you know, maybe want to do some farming, or you maybe want to drive, you know, and you could probably get away with the FX2. Or if you like me, you just got the FX2 just to make sure if you get into some slippery situations, you can just about get yourself out of it. You can get the FX2. Most of these trucks I've seen, I think they come in like the sport package, so you don't get some of those features as you would on the FX2. Oh, another thing I really like about this mid-size truck is the maneuverability of it, like parking and things like that. No problem at all. No problem at all. So you can park. You don't have to worry about, oh man, you know, the truck hanging out on the road. I went to parking garages, actually a couple parking garages. Fits in there no problem. You know, in the tight parking lots where to get around without, you know, a lot of issues versus a bigger truck. You know, so I must say, if you live in like a city, you know, like a metropolitan area, or you know, parking is tight, definitely go with the Ranger. You will not regret it. I actually thought about upgrading trucks, but then I was like, I really like the maneuverability of this truck. Easy parking. So that's something to keep in mind. Definitely something you want to keep in mind. So like I was saying, comfort-wise, I mean, you have, you know, a good amount of bells and whistles. You know, if you want more, you can always upgrade to the, you know, a different trim level on the Ranger. I have the, pretty much the entry just about, but I like it. It has just enough for everything that I need to do without going overboard and having to worry about things breaking. So that's one thing, you know. A lot of people have, you know, they have like the screens. The good thing about this kind, it's not the touch screen or anything, but you know, you have your reverse camera, and then as the truck age, you won't notice it as much. I mean, of course, you still, you know, it doesn't have a screen, but a lot of screens, you know, 10 years from now, you're going to really notice that screen is outdated. And of course, you can always upgrade this stuff, but I like this. It'll last. It'll definitely last. I almost forgot another major thing about the Ranger that I really like is the fuel economy. So you over 20 miles per gallon. So that's something to keep in mind too. If you do like a lot of driving, you know, this truck gets over 20 miles per gallon. I have done some videos on that as well. And with towing, I think it gets somewhere around maybe 15 to 17. Look back on them old videos and see, but you get good gas mileage with these mid-sized trucks. We have the Dyno Pro ATM And these are hand cooked. I really like these tires, and they have like the aggressive wall on the side. Wheels, I like the wheels. They're pretty simple to clean, other than having to get up in there. So I gotta get a little tool to help me get in there a little bit more. Now you see why I don't off-road, because imagine having to clean all that mud and dirt from inside these wheels and all over here. Like, I gotta wipe that down as well. But yeah, definitely good gas mileage. I'm trying to think of the other things that the reasons you would want to compare this to a full-size F-150, or just, any full-size pickup. Most people only just ride around in them anyway. You're not really doing any heavy hauling, because otherwise you upgrade to the quarter ton or half ton. Or 1 ton dually. So yeah. All right, brush time. I had a bigger brush somewhere hid in the back. So one day when I get around to cleaning the back of the truck, or the bed of the truck, I will find that brush. I like this one anyway, so that way it's a little bit easier to work with. Hand ain't super close, rubbing up against the wheel. All right, just go ahead and brush this anyway, just extra cleaner. But leave down in the comment section what you guys think, of the F-150, compared to the mid-size, which one you would probably go with. I think that one is clean. So to sum this video up, you could say, hey, I bought the Ranger by default, but I actually end up liking that I bought the Ranger. It supplies everything I need in the truck. Has all the comforts, the features you need. Is easier to drive, better on gas. So would I still go back? If I can go back, would I still pick the Ranger or F-150? I would still go ahead and go with the Ranger. I'm actually waiting on the Ranger Raptor to come out, so that's going to be cool. And yeah, go from there. So you guys leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know, and I will catch you on the next video.